The Long Coortin by Lewis Carroll. The ladye, she stood at her lattice high, with her doggie at her feet. For the lattice she can spy the passers in the street. There's one that standeth at the door, and tirleth at the pin. Now speak and say, my popinjay, if I shall let him in. Then up and spake the popinjay that flew upon her head, let him in the tirls pin, he cometh thee to that. When he come the parlour in, a woeful man was he. And dinna ye ken your love again, so well that loveth thee? And how what I ken ye loveth me, sir, what have been sae long away? And how what I ken ye loveth me, sir, ye never telled me sae? Said, ladye dear, and the salt tear came rinnin doon his cheek. I have sent thee tokens of my love this many and many a week. Or didna ye get the rings, ladye, the rings of God so fine? Or what that I have sent to thee fourscore and 9? They come to me, said the fair ladye. Whoa, they were flimsy things. Said, the chain o' God, my doggie to hold, it is made of self-same rings. And didna ye get the locks of my ain black hair? Will ye send by post? Will ye send by box? Will ye send by the carrier? They came to me, said the fair ladye, and I priv sent no mere. Said, with cushions so red, for my doggie said, it is stuffed with locks of hair. And didn't ye get the letter, ladye, tied with a silken ring? Will I send to thee fra the far country a message of love to bring? It came to me fra the fair country with silken string enough, but it wasna prepaid, said the high-born maid. So I got them take it away. However, luck that ye sent it back, it was written so clerkly and well. Now the message it brought, and the boon that it sought, I must even say it myself. Then up and spake the popinjay, so wisely counselled he, now say it in the proper way, get down upon my knee. The lover, he turned both red and pale, went doon upon his knee. O ladye, hear the wearisome tale that must be told to thee. For 5 long years and 5 long years I courted thee by looks, by nods and winks, by smiles and tears, as I had read in books. For 10 long years, or very hours, I courted thee by signs, by sending game, by sending flowers, by sending valentines. For 5 long years and 5 long years I have dwelt in the fair country, till that thy mind should be inclined more tenderly to me. Now 30 years are gone and past, I am come fra a foreign land. I am come to tell thee, my love at last, O ladye, give me thy hand. The ladye, she turned, not pale nor red, but she smiled a pitiful smile. Seek Coortin is yours, my man, she said, takes a long and a very while. And out and laughed the popinjay, a laugh of bitter scorn. A Coortin done in sick a way, it ought not be a home. Wie that, the doggie barked aloud, and up and doon he ran, and tugged and strained his chain o' God, all for to bite the man. O hush thee, gentle popinjay, O hush thee, doggie dear, there is a word I fain would say, it needeth he should hear. I louder screamed that ladye fair, to drown the doggie's bark. Ever the lover shouted mair, to make that ladye hark. Shrill and more shrill the popinjay upraised his angry squall. I trow the doggie's voice that day was louder than them all. The serving men and servant maids sat by the kitchen fire. We heard such a din the parlour within as made them much admire. Out spake the boy in buttons, even ye was nothing. Now wha will tear the parlour gay and stay this deadly din? And they have ta'en a kerchief, cased their cavils in. For wha should the parlour gay and stay that deadly din? When on that boy the cavil fell to stay the fearsome noise. Get in, they cried, betide, a prince of button boys. Since he has ta'en a subtle can to swing that dog so fat, the doggie yold, the doggie hold, the louder I for that. Sin he has ta'en a mutton bane, the doggie ceased his noise, and followed doon the kitchen stair with prince of button boys. Then sadly spake that ladye fair, wi' a frown upon her brow, "O dear to me is my doggie when it doesn't such a vow. Nae use for sighs and tears, nae use at all to fret, sin ye have bided stay well for 30 years, ye may bide the wee langer yet." Sadly he crossed the floor, and tiredly at the pin. Sadly went he through the door, where sadly he came in. Again I had a popinjay to fly upon my head, to tell me what I ought to say, a head was been wet. Again I find another lady, he said with sighs and tears. I would my Coortin say not be another 30 years. Again I find a lady again, exactly to my taste. I pop the question, aye or nay, in 20 years at most.